William and Harry gave a salute to Britain's armed forces tonight, part of a public event in London to raise awareness and money in support of British soldiers returning home from Afghanistan. The CBC's Adrian Arsenault was there.
Britain's young princes are increasingly powerful figures who are starting to use their influence.
How are things? Good.
They're military men now and have decided to make the cause of wounded troops their cause. That may just make it Britain's cause. They were the inspiration behind something called City Salute, a London parade and public thank you to soldiers that aim to highlight the charities supporting them.
It's a lot more than pride that brings people out onto these streets. There's a great deal of frustration at work here, too. There is a growing sense in this country that returning soldiers simply are not treated as well as they could or should be.
It was Prince Harry's time in Afghanistan and Prince William's connections to the armed forces that awoke them to the facts. Wounded troops often face grim homecomings. Just when Britain needs them, it's closing military hospitals. Soldiers must sometimes fight the government for basic treatment and compensation. The passing around of the buckets isn't just for show. The charities were trying simply to raise enough money to pay for a pool at a rehab center.
It's crazy that that has to happen. I mean, it should all be there. It should all be there. They should have their own hospitals. They shouldn't have to be queuing up in national health wards.
Few countries can boast of excellent records of troop treatment, but the extent of Britain's lapses sometimes surprise. Soldier support networks see the pageants like this one as small steps towards repairing the damage.
What was happening is people felt that because they didn't approve of the war, or the wars, that they therefore were starting to ignore or forget about the people who fight in those wars.
The crowds were small, but the military displays impressive. The entire event covered live across multiple British networks. Royals aren't supposed to be political, but standing up for the wounded is, in this era, a strong statement. Because it comes from the princes, Britain will listen. Adrian Arsenault, CBC News, London.